Hi, you guys. I have been watching anime for a decade now, since I was 12 years old, and I'm gonna be 23 this year. 2025, 23 years old. Feel like I'm getting old. Now that anime become a mainstream thing, a lot of people complaining about anime being long. The thing is, a lot of us who were introduced to anime as a kid, a lot of us started watching long anime like Dragon Ball. A lot of people who started watching anime at a very young age. The first anime was Dragon Ball, Naruto, sometime One Piece. So a lot of us start our journey by watching long ass anime. I started my journey by watching long anime. So for me, it was never something I complained about because while people complain about One Piece being so long, I have rewatched One Piece 10 times now. From the moment I started watching One Piece to I was 12 years old to 23 years old, I make it one of my traditions to watch One Piece every year. So I have rewatched One Piece a lot. So I have got up with One Piece so many times, and every time I got caught up with it, I would just go back from the beginning and rewatch it. Obviously, I don't watch every single episode like I did when I first watched anime. But when I was first watching One Piece, but at the same time, I do rewatch One Piece every year. I watch a good amount of One Piece every year. So for me, when I hear people complain about how One Piece is too long, it was like, girl, I have watched that show 10 times. It's not that long. If you really truly look at how long One Piece is, and you look at me watching this shit 10 times already, it's not that long. It's not that long. It's not that long. I love watching long anime. And I feel like for a lot of people that start and watching anime, long anime, especially when you were young, even people who didn't start their journey by watching long anime, I love watching long anime because I know what it's like to watch a short anime. I have watched so many amazing anime that are shorts. They are 12 episode long, 12 at most 24 episode long, and I enjoy those anime. Like, they were amazing as anime, and I'm still waiting for the second season. I'm still waiting for what the hell happened after that cliffhanger. So many of us have watched anime that were amazing. That had amazing story, amazing animation, and somehow there's no season two, there's no season three. A decade later, there's still no season two, there's still no season three. So for me, it was always like, I would rather watch a long anime for me to be dissatisfied, or for me to be the one that said, okay, I'm done, and then watching a short anime to where I'm livid after the show ends, because I'm like, I'm never gonna get a second season. I'm never gonna know how the hell that shit end. I'm never gonna know what the fuck happened next, because they left us in a cliffhanger. And then there's no season two. Where's the fucking season two, bitch? Like, I have watched so many good anime. I feel like a lot of anime I have watched, they not as popular, especially short anime that I have watched, because I don't really see people talking much about them. But they're so good. They're such good anime. They're so amazing. They're so good. The animation, the story is just amazing. And then they just leave you in a fucking cliffhanger. And there's still no season two. Where's season two? I'm so pissed. Like, god damn. So when I hear people complaining about how the anime too, I'm like, you shut the fuck up. Like, oh, you would rather watch a short anime? Really? You would rather watch a 12 episode, 24 episode anime with fucking amazing story, amazing shit, amazing animation, and then for you to be living a cliffhanger waiting 10 to 20 decades later and there's still no fucking second season? Really? Would you? Would you really? Because I prefer watching long anime. At least I could get bored if it's too long. At least I have a chance of me saying, you know what, that shit too long. I don't want to finish this shit. At least I know whenever I'm ready to finish it, I could finish that shit. Compared to a fucking good ass anime that's only 24 to 12 episodes long, and I'm never gonna get a fucking second season or a third season for me to know how the story ends. So whenever I hear people complain about anime being too long, shut up. You don't know the pain we have to go through, bitch. You don't know the pain of how many good fucking anime we have watched. And we still waiting for season 2. So you don't know, you don't understand how painful that shit is to watch so many good, amazing anime that's only 12 episodes long. And they leave us in a fucking cliffhanger. And they tell us, bitch, there's no second season. I mean, I know you liked it. I know you enjoyed it, but there's no second season. And then my question to those writers is, bitch, before you write a good fucking anime, make sure there's a fucking season. Make sure you sign in your contract that no matter how bad the anime does, you still gonna fucking create a second season. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn that not many people are not watching it. I don't care. I don't care. You want me to watch it 1,000 times for you to get with it, but you need to create the second season. I'll do it. I enjoy the hell out of that anime. I'll watch it 1,000 times if I have to for you to be able to do the second season. Because it hurts. It hurts for me to watch so many good anime. They're only 12 episodes long. And they leave us in a cliffhanger. And they tell me 10, 20 decades later, there's no fucking second season. Okay, now, like, a lot of anime I watched back then, I see now, especially if it's, like, a popular anime people talk about a lot now, they doing second season for them now. Especially, I don't remember what this anime called, Blue something, that's in the 5th season. And when I first watched it, it only had 2 seasons, I think. 2 to 1 season. And now they in the 5th season. You know? Now that anime become mainstream, I see that they try to get us the second season of some anime we enjoy that people are talking about. But still, a lot of anime that I have really enjoyed are not that fucking mainstream. A lot of short anime that I enjoy are not that mainstream. People are not really talking about them like that. So it just broke my heart that those anime may never get to be finished. And do not tell me to go read the manhwa. Do not tell me to go read the fucking manhwa. I'm an anime watcher. Okay, you have to do a lot in that anime for you to make me say, you know what, I need to go read the manhwa. I like reading manhwa, don't get me wrong. It's romantic type of manhwa, not anime type of manhwa. No, those are the type of manhwas. I like reading manhwas that are romantic, not anime type shit. You know, I read those manhwas. You know, they fun. You know, but sometimes I need to leave the anime and jump to the manhwas and read some romantic shit. You know, some shit about men being toxic as fuck. And don't look at me. Don't look at me, okay? Sometimes I need that in my DNA. So do not tell me to go read the fucking anime manhwa. I don't want to. If I wanted to, I would have already did it. But I haven't. So don't tell me to go. Why don't you go read the manhwa? I don't want to. I want them to fucking post this shit in anime style. Because I start watching it in anime. Why the fuck bitch, did I read it in manhwa first? Allow your ass to read fucking manhwa. You start that shit in manhwa, then jump to anime. It's very rare for somebody to start anime, then jump to manhwa, bitch. I'm an anime watcher, not a manhwa. Thank you. So, stop complaining. It's obvious you guys haven't watched anime that are so good, so amazing, yet so short. And where you just take your fucking scream and you want to break it because you want to go to Japan, take a flight to Japan, and find the writers of that anime and look them dead in the eye and say, you better give me my fucking second season. Me and you gonna have some problem if you don't put the second season out right now. Sometimes I do want to do that. Sometimes I really want to take a flight to Japan and then whatever they are and find them and say, where's my fucking second season? And there's only one anime I have watched. It was a beautiful anime and it was amazing. And the way it ended, I was satisfied with the way it ended, but also I wouldn't mind second season. But I found out the writer was dead, so I was like, oh. It can't be helped if they did. But if you are very much alive, where's my fucking second season? I will create a list long of 12 episode anime I have watched that in a clip goddamn hanger that need a second season. Where's the second season? Where's the goddamn second? Bitch, where's my second season? I will fuck you up. Where's my second season? I love you guys. I do. I love people who write anime and create anime. I do. I have mad respect for y'all. But somehow you guys always manage to piss me off. How are you gonna create some good ass anime and tell me because well there wasn't that much people watching it, we're not gonna create a second season, bitch? Then you should have thought about that of not ending it in a fucking cliffhanger. You should have ended in a way where I could like, okay, it is what it is, you know. But for you to think there's a possibility of that anime now going mainstream and thinking if that possibly hit, you're not gonna give me a second season, and for you to still leave that anime in a cliffhanger, how could you do that? How could you do that? If you haven't signed a contract that said there's gonna be a second season, stop leaving me in a cliffhanger. Don't fucking leave me in a cliffhanger. Bitch, you better have signed that contract that said there's gonna be a second season. No matter what fucking what, there's gonna be a second season. Then I'm okay with you leaving me in a cliffhanger. But if you have not signed a contract that said there's gonna be another season after this fucking season, bitch, don't be leaving me in a fucking cliffhanger. Your ass is gonna get me to take a flight in Japan. I'm not toxic, I promise. But you asses are pissing me off with leaving good ass anime in cliffhangers and tell me you're not gonna get me a fucking another season after that shit. How you gonna leave me in a cliffhanger and tell me there's no other season after it? Why the fuck did you do that? Were you trying to piss us off? Like, were you trying to get us angry? Because, bitch, I'm pissed. Like, the fact is, a lot of your asses will start watching anime now got to complain shit about an anime being too long. And here I am complaining about an anime being good as fuck and not long enough. I'd rather an anime be fucking long as fuck and be left satisfied than watching an anime that's short as fuck and be left pissed the fuck off. Because, bitch, what the fuck was that? It was good, but where's my second season? I don't care. I don't care. Stop fucking complaining. You know, I love the fact that anime is being mainstream now, but sometimes I miss those days where people cannot talk shit about my favorite characters because you guys are pissing me off. You know, when anime was starting to become mainstream, I used to get so angry whenever people talk bad about my favorite anime characters. Now, the rage bit ain't working no more. I'm like, ugh, it's been a while since anime started to become mainstream. It's bigger now. At this point, I don't give a fuck what you guys think. You guys just started your anime journey. Shut up. No, for real. Shut up. I don't give a fuck if you said, well, I started watching anime when I was a kid too. Bitch, shh. It's obviously you wasn't anime obsessed like we were. I was anime obsessed, bitch. I was waking up watching anime, going to sleep watching anime, wake up watching anime. I was in school watching anime. I was in my toilet watching anime. Bitch, I was taking a shower watching anime. You know how much my phone get wet because I was so obsessed with anime, bitch? It's obviously you were not one of those people that was obsessed with anime. So I'm gonna let it go. But back then, when anime started becoming mainstream, every time people talk shit about my favorite anime, favorite main character, favorite anime characters, you guys used to, the rage bit used to rage bitten, okay, bitch? I used to like, the fuck you talking about? But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is my favorite character. I know what they about. I don't give a fuck what you think. Bitch, fuck you. Like, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think about my favorite anime, my favorite character. I don't give a fuck if you think it's underrated. You are underrated, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. like, no, for real though, bitch. The only underrated person here I see here is you. You are the only underrated here. Not my favorite anime, not my favorite character. It's you. You underrated ass needs to get the fuck out of my face. And that's what I'm sorry, but anime can make you really very toxic. But I also don't allow it to make me toxic, because if somebody starts talking shit about my anime character now, I'm like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go under a comment of a post and start talking shit, start fighting, start complaining, start arguing with people. I don't got time for that shit, bitch. I got a life. People who do that are people who don't got life, bitch. And yes, I said it. I love anime, but bitch, I'm not gonna go under somebody comment and about shit, argue with you over shit. People who do that or people who don't got a life. I got a job, I got bills to pay. I don't got time for this shit. And then when I finally get a break from work, bitch, I got to lay in my fucking bed, relax and watching anime. I don't got time to be under your comment arguing with you. So all the people that's complaining about anime being too fucking long, shut the fuck up. Shut up. And all of y'all asses that's complaining about One Piece being too long, bitch, shut the fuck up. Whether you a man or a girl, shut up. How about you keep your underrated opinion to yourself? You don't like One Piece, it is what it is, bitch. Not every that as somebody who been watching anime for a long time, not every anime is gonna be your cup of tea. And I get that. I understand that. You're not gonna enjoy every anime. Just because it's popular does not mean you're gonna enjoy it. And I understand that. I'm not gonna argue with somebody that say they don't want to watch One Piece. They don't enjoy One Piece. One Piece wasn't their thing. I understand that. The when anime started becoming mainstream, the first anime I hear people talk about was One Punch Man. It took me 3 times to get into One Punch Man. The first time I watched it, it lasted me a minute. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And people were talking about how One Punch Man was amazing, the show was good, that he could beat Goku. I was like, oh my god, let me try it. The first time it lasted a minute. I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't get into it. The second time I was like, ugh, I can't get into this shit. Like, what is it that people see that's so amazing about it? I couldn't get into it. The third time, from the moment that anime started, I was ready to sit down and finish it. And when I finished it, I was pissed there was no second. The only season that was complete was the second and the first. And I had to wait years for the third season to come out, bitch. Where's the third season? You know, that's why I don't. As somebody who started watching anime, a lot of anime I watched was already out and already finished. So I did not start my anime journey as a weekly watcher type of person. So even with One Piece, when I got caught up with One Piece, I never really watched One Piece weekly. I would wait until the anime was the part of it was finished, then I would watch it. So I still don't want to start watching One Piece weekly. It's just not my thing. They be leaving you in so many fucking fucked up cliffhangers, and I don't want to I don't want to throw my phone and break it because you guys are pissing me off. So usually I would just wait 20, 30, or 14, 10 episodes, and then I will start going back to caught up with One Piece. That's how I would do it. So I'm not really a weekly anime type of person, but it's just like I'm welcome to the anime journey. Truly, you know, not every anime is gonna be your thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have tried. I've seen anime that are very popular and very mainstream. People say that are amazing, and you tried it and it was not your thing. You know, I have experienced that shit. I have tried anime that people said that are amazing, and I seen it and I was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What was so amazing about that shit? No. And I have watched anime, tried it, that people said were amazing. The first time I did it, it was just not my thing. And then the second time I rewatched, I was like, oh, I get it. I get what you were talking about, bitch. That shit is dope. That shit's good. I get it now. I get it. You know, there was some anime you have to apologize. The first time you watch it, it wasn't hitting. The second time you watch it, you're like, bitch, I get what you were talking about. That shit was good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I talk shit about you. I'm sorry. You were dope, bitch. Everybody was right. You good. You Gucci. But for me, it was like, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Not every anime, just because it's mainstream, is gonna be your thing, and that's okay. But I would never go out of my way to talk shit about anime that is mainstream, or anime everybody talking about, that I have not even watched, sit down and watch and talk shit about it. And that's what a lot of people do. Especially when it comes to One Piece. You know, a lot of people would not even watch the show and just say it's shit, it's underrated, it's not that good. And it's like, have you even watched one episode? Have you even watched one episode? Nope. Then why are you talking? It seems like a lot of people are doing that shit for clout and rage bait. That's why also rage bait doesn't work on me anymore, because it's like, you haven't even watched the show. You haven't even given it a chance for you to talk. You know, if you try it, you know, you watched it and it wasn't your thing, then maybe then we could talk about why you didn't enjoy it. But if you never even watched the show, you never even give it a chance, and here you are talking shit about it, telling about how it's underrated, it's not that good, it's like people talk too much about it. It's just like, at this point, you just talking out of your ass. At this point, you just talking out of your ass, and let's say what it is. The only underrated person here I see is you. Because, bitch, you haven't even watched it. How would you know if it's underrated or not? So the only underrated person here is you. You are underrated. Your comment is underrated. The way you the way you're talking about it is underrated. The show is not underrated. But I'm not gonna argue with somebody if they don't enjoy a show I enjoy. I'm not gonna do that. You like what you like, you enjoy what you like. Just like just like a lot, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of anime people enjoy. I have never watched, I tried it and it wasn't my thing. And that's okay. It's okay for you to try anime out and say it's not your thing. That's fine. Nobody should argue with you over you saying it wasn't my thing. I feel like if somebody who if I were to go to, those anime thing they do, I'll always want to go to one. I haven't go to one. I always want to go to one. I need to go to one. But if somebody were to ask me a question about about an anime that is very popular, I haven't watched it, and people were to ask me, what do you think about it? Do you think it's underrated or overrated? My my thing will be like, I haven't watched it. That would be my answer to you. I haven't watched it. I wouldn't know. I see clips of it, but I haven't watched it, so I don't know. That would be my answer to that person. But if I have watched it and somebody asked me a question about it and I didn't enjoy it, I would say it it wasn't my thing. I'm pretty sure people who enjoy it have their reason for enjoying it, but it wasn't my thing. I'm not gonna go out of my way and say, "Oh, nah, it sucks." Like, it wasn't my thing. It wasn't my shit. It just didn't do the tingle for me. It didn't make me obsessed. But also at the same time, I'm also not the type of person that would sit down, watch a long or 12 episode anime if it's not that good. So to all the people that's like talking shit about anime or talking about how anime is too long, you need to watch a lot of small episode anime. You need to watch a lot. It's obvious you have not watched that many 12 episode, 24 episode anime, and you need to start that journey. Because after you start that journey, then you will understand why a lot of us are okay with One Piece being so long as it is. We will understand why a lot of us prefer long anime than short anime. After you start that journey of watching short anime and seeing the struggle we had to go through of watching some pretty amazing anime and it being cut so short, after you understand that struggle, you will understand why a lot of us is not complaining about One Piece being as long as it is. Because we understand the pain. And if I'm enjoying an anime, I want it to be as long as possible. Okay, if I'm enjoying an anime, I want it to stay long as possible. I want the writer to be putting that shit out as long as possible. I don't want to be complaining, say that shit too long. No, I know what it's like to watch an anime that's not too long. I know what it's like to enjoy a good anime that's not that long, and it hurts. So I have no right to be complaining. I can't complain because I want that shit to be long. I want it to be long. I want it to be long as fuck. I want it to be so long, I'm the one complaining. I don't want it to be short to where I'm pissed the fuck off. You guys don't understand the struggle. But welcome to the anime journey. One day you will. One day your kid will say, "Oh my god, that shit too long," and you will slap it like, "I dare you." I dare you. I dare you say it's too long. Do you not understand the struggle I had to go through? So I would say to people that's complaining about anime being too long for them to watch, is like, honey, do you really have that small of a time frame? Like, you can't sit your ass down. Like, usually if I'm not at work, I'm at home laying my bed because I'm a homebody. But other than that, I would just say, go watch a lot of short, amazing anime. That's what you need to do. You need to add a lot of short, amazing anime to your list to watch. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people, when they introduce anime to you, they giving you long anime to watch. You need to add a lot more short, 12 episodes to 24 episode anime in your list. Then you will understand the struggle. Then you will understand why a lot of us love to watch long anime than short anime. I don't mind watching a short anime, but I prefer a long anime than a short anime. But that's it. That's all I gotta say to y'all. Have a good day. Have a good night. And stay safe out there, y'all. Literally, stay safe out there.